Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Ideas Worth Sharing. And today, as you can see on the title of this video, as well as on the thumbnail, we will be talking about a very controversial topic and very sensitive topic as well that has been on all social media platforms for several weeks now. It started with an incident raised by the son of the child actor Nino Mulak, which is Sandro Mulak, regarding a specific alleged abuse, sexual abuse that was done by contractors of GMA. Right now, we will go ahead and switch on a different lane, although the issue is still the same, but we will be talking about this specific issue in TV5. It's a different station this time. The incident is somewhat the same, but we are talking about an ordinary person or someone not really famous who raised this specific incident or issue to Senator Tulfo. So let's go ahead and watch the video and we will go ahead and provide reactions and we can try to check what we can do to avoid things like this and provide sentiments on what's going on with the society right now. So let's start.
Ayun. Po of course po ako nag-o-visit lang ako or program fitness po. Or ulit po. Opo. Ulit po of course po ako 2019 po. Pero magdadala po nila ako sa interview kasi po hinintay pa nila ako maka-translate po bago nila ako papasukan din po. Ano itong book ng segment sa inyo? Hindi po. Ang storya po na ginagawa ko dito ay na mga scammers po. Ito po technique ko po. Matagal na po siya for people po. Or technique po. Parang ito ata nung dating yung previous pa.
So this person talking, yung walang mukha, is actually the person who's actually complaining about a Cliff Ginkgo, certain Cliff Ginkgo, who is also working in TV5. So let's listen.
Baba. O ano din ang siya ang business. Hindi ko o di po kasi yung funding po ako ng ay part po. Ano po ako naman po, yung principal ng po ako dito, ay mga napapag-gusto ko mga tapos tapos po nung July 22 naman po, on the way na po kasi ako ng galing Batangas po. Pupunta po ako ng Manila po niya, magte-test na rin po ako ng trabaho po. Ang nangyari po kasi, umalis nita po kasi sa akin, sabi niya, ganito na lang daw sa hotel. So, ang iniisip ko naman po dun sa hotel, dahil nga po store na, may hindi ako coverage po ng may mga kaganapan po. Kung hindi ko po alam na hindi po gano'n. Pagdating ko rin po kasi dun sa hotel, wala po palang ganap. Tapos po, hindi ko naman po rin siya tinatanong, nag-expect lang din naman po ako. Tapos po nung kaya ako
So basically, akala ng nagrereklamo, akala ng victim, he thought that what he is going in is purely work related because it was actually sauna tapos he was invited to a specific hotel, so probably there was a press conference or whatnot, so that's what he thought.
napakapit po. Tumalis po ako ng baba. Nagawa ko po rin sa Quezon. Naglalakad po ako tumalakad yung hanggang dispose for post na halos 2 kilometro. Please nabanggit niya po sa akin na yung response na ganito po. Kontra, ito po ang medyo lapis lang. Gusto ko po din yung ano ko po, mga gamit ko. Tapos po, pagdating po namin doon, pinakaintik ko sa akin yung bigay niya po na umambas yung pala niya po. Ibalik po yung chicken po na bigay po niya sa akin. Tapos after ko po kumain, then po kami nagpasang kami ng sa public from Makati po. Tapos po, ginamit ko po niya yung media service po ng Invite po. Kaya po parang panatag po yung mood ko nun. Kasi nga, sabi ko rin sa kanya, kung nakakainuman pa niya yung iba namin kasama, sabi niya, oo daw. Tapos parang inuman sa akin nangyari. Bakit po kasi nalasing po kasi ako nun, at least sa bago na pinagdaan po namin sa public ng Makati. And then, pagbalik po namin sa hotel, ang nangyari po kasi nagtuwa na rin po ako sa Grab, gusto ko na rin po ako sa PR ng bar. But pag binilisto ko yung tuka ko na meron sa akin dito sa mismong hotel po dito sa CR. Tapos po din po gusto na po, ang sabi niya kasi, so kumparin mo na, so ako naman, sinabas niya naman din po kasi wala naman pong manito po dahil parehas naman po kaming lalaki po. Tapos po binukat ko na rin po yung pants ko. Tapos po nung dumiretso na po ako dun sa sa kama kasi nga po natingelas din po ako. Binigyan naman po niya ako ng damit kasi tinapos ko po sa kanya. Tapos po nung
So this is, a lesson to learn, especially for who working young and under 20s or even under teens, that you know your capacity or tolerance to alcohol. So you need to make sure that, if you're with people that you really don't know, hindi mo kilala, or people you are not really acquainted, you just met for the first time, you need to make sure that, limit mo lang your limitations, right? So, these things, but we also need to be accountable with our own action, make sure that we know our limitations as well as, as young people.
mga po, kaya po ako sa mga kung gusto ko naman gawin natin kung gusto ko po nakakatawa ako.
So this part is a little sensitive. So this is when, the specific happened. So I believe that the abuse or happened during this period of time nung nandun na sila sa hotel. The child or is very drunk. So someone took advantage of it. So we'll not dig deeper on that specific part because those are, sensitive, there are sensitive words on it, and one.
Okay, so doon dapat kayo mag-report. Pero anyway, hindi na ako report po sa mga police station na kasama yung report. Ano, kung hindi kasi kung nila ako nangyari ko sa mga staff, tama? Yung po, so
So what's the best part of this? Best part of what it is that after that incident happened, he immediately reported. So that is when I felt like this is really, he was very sincere. He consent. Well, there's no consent what that person did to him. That he was really abused, because right after that, he immediately reported it to the police. So here's the thing, guys. So when reporting an incident happened on a specific location, you need to make sure that you will report it on the police station who has the jurisdiction on that specific location. For example, if it's in Makati, in that area in Makati, you need to make sure that you will be able to report it on on the police station that who has that jurisdiction area where that incident happened. Because if you will be reporting it on a different area, they will usually not entertain, and they will just tell you to report it on the area of jurisdiction. So that's what happened. That's why it took him a little while to really find and report it to the correct people because of the jurisdiction issue.
yung ating po, yung nakakita po ako ng sabi ko, okay, tinatanong ko nila ako, after all, ko, ako naman po, pwede ko bang lumawa? Ako sabi lang po sa akin, lumang, o yung bati, ito pinakatang pagkakita, pero kapag nangyari si Barry, okay, pwede ko ba? Ang expect ko pang ako punta ko parang dito na bumaalala yung pangalan ko. Okay, so last ano pang station? Yung partida to. Partida substation. Okay, pero
So what happened was when, when this person reported it to the, jurisdiction or correct police station, he was basically victim blamed or victim shamed. So victim shaming is usually discussed or usually happens sexual assaults or sexual abuse, because some people will go ahead and shame that victim and will make that victim feel that he or that person is at fault, with the incident. Something that we a lot of people think about, because victim shaming causes these victims to not speak out, and most of the time they get depressed and they commit suicide. And we should go ahead and stop victim shaming, everything, to really report it. He reported to the police, he reported to the executive producers, he reported it to the station, even to Tulfo during that day. He reported to Tulfo, and after he did, he felt like that he was not being given the opportunity to really provide what happened or to tell what happened for him to get justice on what happened. So, you know, it's really sad that normal, like us, it's it's really often that heard, if you are, if you are, if you have a lot, that's the only time that your voices are heard, and you know, and it is being heard louder, the loud. But if we are ordinary, if we don't have that fame, that wealth, that money, you know, most of these voices are unheard, and that is so sad.
Which, why most witness matter? Ang gusto ko lang sana malaman, ano na ang nangyari yung investigasyon na ginagawa ng TV5. Kailan po nangyari yung insidente ngayon? July 23 po, August 9, August 12 po na. Hindi ba ako nabigyan ng show cause order? Itong si Cliff Ginko. Ako po yung nananawagan sa TV5. I'm sorry, ako po yung member ninyo before TV5 kasi sa pag-manood ko sa TV5. Pero hindi ko po kusintihin, ang gusto ko lang magkaroon ng ticket itong complaint natin. Because masakit sa loob ako, lalakad-lakad ako dyan sa paano po nalaman na pinagtats on? Sa paano natin pwede, paano ko nalaman na siya ko'y pinagtatakpan? Sabi po, nababalita ko na bakit ko daw pinag-coverage kung talaga nangyari doon sa akin yun na parang bukador mga lang ako ng puerto. Tapos lumalapos din ko na ako patulong pa din. Sabi ko, pero wala po mo doon dahil dyan, i-record po ako. O kaya hindi ko ako rin-expect na kasi kasi siya babae, tapos tinatawag ka. Number ka ng puerto, tapos dahil sa na ako sabi ko, dahil po siya na ako tinuon. Pero ako hindi ko after that question, i-expect mo kung sa dahil.
Yes, yung trust ng taong who has a position in TV5 is really high. Kasi as what he said, may asawa. Tapos marami na ring mga projects sa TV5 or marami na yung projects na nagawa. So he really thought that this person can be trusted. So he has given his full trust on this person. After that, this happened. So it is not, it is not his expectation. What happened was on his expectations, I believe.
Ay papante, nakapapakinggan ang lahat ng tumbok at napakinggan mo niya. Makikita pa naman natin si Smith for as advice sa kanya ng kanyang mga boss, wag na lang muna magbigay ng salaysay at maging yung HR. Sorry mga kapatid, HR, it's not good. Paano ang ginawa po ninyo? Advice na ito taong gobyerno rin po ako at the same time. Sana ang ginawa, gumawa ng investigasyon, bumigyan ng show cause order, itong si Neil, bigyan nyo ng 72 hours, I'm not gonna allow it. Taong gobyerno na kasi ako and yun ako pinagsilbihan. At ang pinagsilbihan ko taong bayan, I have to choose. And I chose, and I'm choosing the taong bayan.
Yes. So very, very, very nice statement from Senator Tulfo, already serving, the nation as the Philippines. And if he said if he is being given the chance to choose, he will choose the taong bayan. Yung pinagsisilbihan, admirable and amazing.
For me, kaya kung ng tao tayo, napitiwala sa kanya yung papat ako, bagong pagtabang ako. Kaya mga gaya, I'll just get with you, promise, maging pera sa inyo. Kaya po nagsumbong, bakit po nagsumbong ako kami? Nagsumbong na po ako, gusto ko na nangyari ako yan. Yung data po, nag-fucking point pa sa lahat ng mga pag-ibig pa, for up pinapakla tayo. Sa barangay po sa police station, this is my request to you. Ayusin niyo po ito. Investigate. Mas maganda kung habang merong investigation, ito si Cliff Ginko, suspending na muna. Just like what you did to us nung panahon ng Tikri. Issue nyo kami ng show cause order.
Yes, that's correct. So, if someone is under investigation, it is important and must for that suspended while undergoing this kind of investigation, which is really very grave, I believe, grave and very, very, sensitive. So I believe it is important that person gets suspended. This certain Cliff Ginko is not suspended. He's still working like, nothing happened. So it's questionable.
Cliff Ginko, what makes him so? Kaya nyo yung pangalan ng espanyol? Dahil lamang sa isang tao? Come on, guys. Where's your head? Let's do this. Huwag nyo sirahin. Baka sabihin nyo, wala ko na doon. No? I'm doing what it's like. Siguro kahit next ako may-ari ng TV5 was agree with me. Kahit mag-invest. Sana, yung gustigahan, at habang mag-gustigahan, wait, I can cover. Kaya ako, napasama sa ganung proseso. Yung mga kasama ng buong investigahan, binigyan ko 72 hours, 3 days, pagutin, and then after masagot, then you make a move. So either suspindihin mo na ng ilang araw, pagbakasyon, or ako yung investiga, wala mo ng trabaho. Investigahan po yan, ma'am. Palabas kayo ng stations, kung ano mo kung gagawa ng investigation, wag mo po ma'am pagpapan, isang titos ng best. And po lang sa HR, wag po pagpapan. Ngayon, dahil nagsalita ako, gusto ko pong sibakin nyo. Ako, I'm more than happy and ready to submit na sa case kung that's what you want. Gusto ko lang pinabakis na ako ng loob. Na may nating tao, tapos everything mo pinuhumpay. Pasensya na po sumbungan po ako. Hindi po ako namimigyan ng tao at sumbong. So happy ang sinusumbong sa tamahan natin. Kailangan tingnan ulit. Sir, this is what I'm gonna do. Ako po susulat kay MVP. Managing Panginan. Trust me. Ngayon po mismo gagawa po ako ng sulat. Paparating ko po ito piano kay Mr. Manny B. Panginan. So nagari. And po, ang letter, ang best no, LDP. Kung saan napag-usapan and I'll sign it. I want it today. Yeah. Before then, I'll sign it and then I'll send it personally to LDP to both MD. Mr. Manny B. Panginan. Yeah. I assure you. Ako mismo, ako natin ko kay Manny B. Panginan, Mr. Manny B. Panginan. Okay, drop it right now. Yeah. Thank you. Sam.
Senator Tulfo is so serious about this situation, and no, he is lawyer to draft a letter to, I think, owner of TV5, to raise this issue. Because after everything that he ginawa, after his voice has been rejected a couple of times right now, merong isang tao na nakinig sa kanya, and who's willing to help. So that is such an amazing experience to be able to hear someone who is really willing, going to or extend everything for him to be, for his voice to be heard, and for his situation to. So right now, this is the very exciting part, because Senator Tulfo will be talking to the R of TV5 to check the status of the complaint, and ask why this certain Cliff Kinko is still working, is not being, after being accused of this grave offense. So I want you to listen to this conversation, because you will really know how you can really feel how dirty, how how dirty the system is, I would say. Yeah.
Magandang hapon po, Sir Rolly. Una-una, maraming salamat po, Sir Rolly, sa pagtanggap ng aming pong tawag. Ano po, Sir Rolly? Opo, wala pong anuman po. Sir Rolly, opo, pakasahin niyo po. Sige po, yung question ba? Basta po kayo sa inyo, Sir. Ito ng ating kumpanya. Opo. TV5 management is aware of the matter regarding an alleged incident between a TV5 employee and an independent contractor. We have released the necessary notice of claim and are conducting an investigation to determine the facts and take appropriate action. We have reached out to the person concerned and are gathering information. Rest assured that the rights and the welfare of all parties shall be protected. TV5 remains committed to fostering a safe working environment. We ask everyone to kindly reserve judgment and bring our investigation. Webcast, maraming salamat po. Okay, July 23, nangyari insidente, and right there and then, the same day, nakarating po sa amin sa Wanted sa radyo, at lahat po ng mga pinaukulan, sabihan namin, and I'm sure that investigate agad kayo, but this is almost 2 weeks na ho, wala pa na-resolve. Ito na pabing nangyari dito dito ay July 20. Ginastos po ito sa aming opinion sa April. Kailangan po ito July 20 na. July 20. Ngayon po ay August 8. Wala ko bang pinaka-latest? Pwede tayo mga po ang latest. Ano po na nangyari sa investigation?
So it was, so it happened July 23. So it was raised July 23rd, but it was only raised like after several, July 29. So it's like almost a week. How slow the system is.
So, pagod sa klasyo po sa niya, wala kang gusto. Wala ka ng gusto. Pagkat ang dapat ako ditiga, ay doon po ang mga kalimutan. Kung mag-work po, pagkat ang mga ito na ito. Ito na ito. So, pagkat lumaban pa.
So, kailan niyo po siya siguro po nag-focus order?
August 6.
August 6, pag-focus order.
Opo.
29 po nakarating sa inyo, and then August 6 pa lang siya nag-focus order. Kasi naman po, 1, 2, 3, 4, so after 1 week pa lang, hindi siya nag-focus order.
Anong araw ko naman, nakapag for week 1, try to reach out to the complainant, pinakausap mo siya. Tapos sa pati sa polisiya, meron kami tinatawag na, alam po natin ito, yung Commission on Reform and Investigation, i-convene yung copy by July 31, and then we try na mag-communicate by senior talent para malaman tayo. Sinumibitahan na ako ng committee na pumunta rito para makausap ko. Okay po.
Sir Thomas, kayo ba napunta ko ng HR?
Opo, sir.
Pero binigay na po kasi lahat ng HR ticket. Nito po kasi maintindihan, bakit po kailangan lahat po ng campus po sa Auto Polytechnic, lahat po ng agent ko nandun na po yun. Tapos po, ano po babalik po din po nakikita ko para po sa CPS? Well, isang tour lang po yung pagitan namin dalawa. Then ikaw po yung ano ng office niya ng mismong instant. Ang rin po ba sa Tawag, kayo po hindi na ako connected po sa TV5, hindi na. Tinanggal na po pati ako, tapos pinagyan din po ako ng certificate producer ko po na 5,000 po para po. Ay, isa pang tinanggal. Hindi na rin po ako para bumalik din po. Alam mo nga, Sir Ronnie, ang sa akin lamang.
So tinanggal siya. So he was terminated and was given 5,000 pesos by the executive producer. You know, but as I said, he doesn't want to go back because it's traumatic to see that person who, still working at least, just sad.
Ako, ako, kung ako punta sa mga, kung ako punta sa takanan, mag-isis ko. All you have to like time na yung ganun, seryoso yung sumbong at tatayuan ng tao na nagsumbong yung kanyang sumbong at yung mga dokumento naman, pakunyay, hotel, and phone. Then, tapos hindi mo na habang inimbestigahan siya. Ngayon, kung naglumat sa investigasyon, inofente siya, then, at least naman init yung suspension, tapos yung mga nawalang pera sa kanya, ay sinusunod yung suspension, hindi naman pala without pay, suspension na muna, wag mo siya pumasok. O, pagkatapos yan, pasok siya ulit.
All the technical part of our investigation, tapos pinag-determine ko na.
Please, sir.
But the investigation is really slow. Like, it happened July 23 and August 9, wala pang there no action. The person has not been suspended yet. So that's so sad. So let's listen to the next part, which is, which Senator Tulfo will basically do something, out of really believe would change the course of this investigation. So let's listen.
Trust me. Mamimili kayo, it's Memphis Guy or nakita tayo sa Senado.
Ito mga bekto. Ako, ay plano ko namin, nabalikan ko namin doon sa mga na after na.
No, I want the answer by 5 o'clock. Kasi pag wala by 5 o'clock, Paris, pag-file ka ng resolution, pag-tigil until 5 o'clock. If this will not be suspended 5 o'clock, then magpita-kita tayo sa Senado, I'm sorry. Ipapatawag kita sa
We have jurisdiction over that.
Mr. Santos, ipapatawag kita. Kasama si Madam Ruti Cruz Valdez. Dahil na lang, papatawag ko.
Yes, in the committee of
Mr. Santos.
Salamat po.
Get your act together, sir.
Opo, salamat.
I want this guy suspended. Kung nagagawa sa mga police, what's so special about this guy? Kung nagagawa sa mga sargento, colonel, chairman, bakit di ko kayang gawin dito kahit nagding ko? Sana itindihan sir ha. Ang dami ko lang pa-suspend yun, dami ko lang pasibak ng mga general pa. Bakit ko pwedeng gawin kay Clifton ko? Sir, pakisuspended ko sir. Kita-kita tayo sa Senado, trust me. Okay sir?
Opo ba? Opo ba?
Maraming salamat po sa inyo. Sir Rolly Santos, usahan ko po inyong agar-action, sir.
Okay po, maraming salamat.
Magandang hapon po sir. Hindi naman nagkurang pala sila ulit dahil ulit pala, agad-agad pinarating sa tinukunan.
So Senator Tulfo will bring this, situation to the Senate if no action is being made by, the human resource or the aid of TV5. If this person is not being suspended, so within the day, Tulfo will basically call this out in the Senate, which is a very good action for them to have an immediate action towards the situation, because it seems like they're slowing it down. This person can freely work and do, anything he wants to do. after doing such grave offense. So it's really, it feels like the justice system in the Philippines is so broken if this continues to happen. So also asking Tulfo for a conversation. He doesn't want to speak on air. Cliff Ginkgo was asking him to really talk to him in private. So let's see.
Pero no, hindi pwede. Kausapin ako ni Cliff Ginkgo. I'm not gonna talk to this guy with it, no. I will not talk to Cliff Ginkgo out there. He wants to talk on hindi ako kausap. Ang susunod na pag-uusap namin sa Senado para marinig ng lahat. Para makita ng lahat na walang takipan dito sa TV5. Ito ang gawin. Una-una, ito, I love TV5. I'm not gonna be where I
So there. So, Senator Tulfo has been working with TV5 for several years now. He was basically the state. He has used a lot to TV5. Whatever he has right now, his programs, but he wants to do what is right. Very admirable, which is very, very inspiring that someone like him still exists in this world. So here are the 3 tips that I can share to everyone before we end this video. First is power dynamics and abuse. So as you can see that when you are in a specific position, not just on an entertainment industry, when you have this big position, if you have this power, you're able to do whatever you want to do, including, doing sexual assaults and sexual abuse on innocent people. And I feel like it is time for us to end this. It is time for, the management of all the industries here in the Philippines and outside the country to really work on ensure the safety of each employee, ensuring that no one is being abused sexually. Next is stigma and silence. So there is a specific stigma, especially for men being abused, that, because they're men, they don't have the right to really raise their voice and say that they're being abused by these people, because we are just ordinary and we are full people in position. I think we need to break the stigma of silence, and we need to make sure that the voices of each and every one of us, regardless of where we come from, our status in the society, we are all being heard. Lastly is industry accountability and support system. We need to have an accountability. Every industry, whatever workforce we have, we need to be accountable with the actions of our employees, whether this person has the highest position in the company or just an ordinary employee. Because once we're able to break that stigma and that specific action wherein we favor only those people with positions, that's the time that we're able to break this specific situation.
Hindi ko makita. Punish mo ako. Huwag tirahin yan. Huwag tirahin ko. Never. Yung kabihan na. I'm going to do whatever I want to do. Kasi, ang ginagawa po natin, especially this program, ginawalis po namin ang mga balasubas sa Pilipinas. May kasabihan, bago ka magwalis sa labas, walisin mo muna sa loob. Kung ayaw yung bakuran mo walisin, bago ka magwalis, may bakuran. And I'm doing that. I'm doing just that.
And because of that, Senator Tulfo, we salute you. We know that our votes were not wasted voting you as the Senator of the Republic of the Philippines. And I hope that you continue doing it. And I hope that a lot of people in position will get inspired by the actions that you do. Mabuhay ka. And thank you, everyone, for watching our YouTube channel or our video today. I hope that you can subscribe, like, and share this video, because I believe that all ideas we want to share are ideas worth sharing. Thank you, everyone.